សួស្តីអ្នកនរគ្នាស្វាគមន៍ចូលមកកាន់ជាមួយនឹង video reaction ទៅកាន់ Skibidi Toilet multiverse episode ទី60 60 16ហ្នឹងហើយអ្នកគ្នាថ្ងៃនេះគឺជាថ្ងៃបុណ្យអុំទូកថ្ងៃទី1ជូនពរអ្នកនរគ្នាធ្វើដំណើរទៅណាសុខសប្បាយសុវត្ថិភាពតាមផ្លូវឥឡូវយើងត្រឡប់មកប្រធានបទរបស់យើងវិញគឺនៅលើ thumbnail Skibidi Toilet multiverse episode ទី16គឺមានជាមួយនឹង Moros fan ហើយមានជាមួយនឹងអាស្អីនេះនៅពីក្រោយហ្នឹងដូច Doctor Ock ចឹងណាគ្នាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងថាគេហៅឈ្មោះថាម៉េចអ្នកនេះបាន comment ថាដូចជា Dream Man មិនខ្ញុំអត់យល់ឥឡូវយើងសាកតែមើលអូ 4K ហ្នឹងវីដេអូដល់ 4K តែមិនធម្មតាមកអានេះនៅមើលទៅដូចទីក្រុងនៅបារាំងនៅយុរ៉ុបអូយទីតាំងដូចនៅក្នុងយុរ៉ុបនៅនេះឲ្យ vibe មកទៅរៀងចាឥឡូវផ្លាកនេះគេដាក់ថាម៉េចផ្លាកនេះមើលអត់ឃើញហើយនេះផ្លាកនេះ Nightmare អូកន្លែងផ្លាកហ្នឹងបានន័យថានេះវា Nightmare បបប្រែខ្មែរថាម៉េចអូជ្រុះក្បាលវត្តកន្លែងដូចវា horror កន្លែងខ្មោចនោះឃើញអត់អូអា Skibidi នេះវាដូចខ្មោចអញ្ចឹងOh my god មែនមើលមុខអា Skibidi ណា Oh shit អត់ងាប់ទៀតអូ Wow សាមគប់ធំសម្រាប់តួអង្គនេះឈ្មោះអីគេអ្នកគ្នាដឹងឈ្មោះ complete comment នៅខាងក្រោមផងលោមែនតែស្អាតណាស់អ្នកគ្នាតួអង្គស្ត្រីទៀតហើយអ្នកគ្នា Drill woman ប៉ុន្តែអា Skibidi មុខដូចខ្មោចអ្នកគ្នាមើលពេលយប់គួរឲ្យខ្លាចហើយមេដៃមួយអូគេឲ្យបេះដូងទៀតមកអូអា Skibidi bathtub នេះអាកន្លែងមុជទឹកអាកន្លែងយើងចុះត្រាំទឹកចំអាកភ្លើងរត់ក្រន់សាហាវដែរណារត់ក្រន់របស់ cameraman យើងពីណាគេ teleport មកចាចំពីណាគេចេះនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសវត្តបែរជាពីណាគេម្នាក់នេះអ្នកគ្នា
Listen to me. I've come in peace. I don't mean harm. Hey, yo,
ឈប់ពីណាគេខ្ញុំអត់ស្គាល់អូនេះគេមានអូបែរដឹងពីណាគេមើលទៅមើលគេនេះណាគេ analyze
Welcome ladies and gentlemen.
Clockman គាត់ចេញមក Elite Clockman
And it seems like we have a new mommy in town. And for the first time ever, it seems like someone can rival the certain individual called TV Woman, who actually might be with Elite Cameraman after what we saw in the episode 15. Don't ask what she could rival her on. You already know the answer. Besides, the addition of Drill Woman today's episode was totally
Drill Woman Drill Woman, yeah.
And it seems like this series is getting more terrifying day by day. This episode really had a lot going on, and something really weird happened at the end of the episode. And for the first time in the Skibidi multiverse series, someone talked normally. This person actually was someone you might know, and it was none other than a just cozy cameo.
Cozy cameo. Inside motion cozy cameo pinage. Cozy cameo. Nang ấy just cozy nang ấy nang mình có nang mình. Cameo. What's going?
Might actually have some lore meanings behind it because of how it went through. But before we get
ចាស់
into
និយាយ
all
សំ
this,
ខាន់
you should
toilet
like
នេះ
this
គឺចេះនិ
video
យាយ
and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these videos. Anyways, here we go.
ឡើងចម្លែក
The episode starts with the POV cameraman running from something in a very scary alleyway.
នឹងកន្លែង
There's
នឹង
the
កន្លែង
trash cans and everything
វាដូចកន្លែង
around us
ខ្មោច
that
ហ្នឹង
we
ណា
while we are running away.
ដូចក្នុងហ្គេម
Probably
ខ្មោច
won't
ហ្នឹងណា
help what's coming for us. Seconds later, a cameraman falls down in front of us. And in this frame, we can actually see something weird.
yes
On the window up top, there seems to be a TV monitor. I think this
អូ
is the first TV monitor that we've seen in this world that's open inside a house. It
ឃើញ
seems to be
ឃើញមាន
open because it's
monitor
glowing,
មួយ
but
នៅ
I'm
កន្លែង
not
ហ្នឹង
sure
ណា
this also might not be a TV, but it seems like it. Right after this scene, a new toilet with the same hand scientist toilet arrives at the scene. And if you have watched my last video where I showed some leaks from this episode, you would know that this toilet is a crazy looking one. He literally kills off the cameraman as if he is torturing him, and suddenly
No.
turns to his left to look
My.
at us with his terrifying
មក
eyes.
មក អូ
Here we can see that his skin was either painted white, or he is as pale as someone can get, and he also has black paint around his mouth and eyes.
This blood looks like he literally came out from a
អូ
horror
ពេល
movie.
កាមេរ៉ាមែន
Hey.
ចូលមក
Where did you come out from? Weren't you with TV Woman?
Oh, that? You don't got to worry about that. After the creepy toilet sees us, the POV cameraman jumps inside the window and starts running for his life. The second we open the door, we see 3 other cameramen in front of us. And this is the exclusive leaked scene I showed you yesterday. Other than this, we
Oh.
can see many cameramen dead
មាន
on
លេ
the
ខ
floor.
មានលេខ
And the
ដែល
cameraman
គាត់
on the
show
left
នៅ
of
ក្នុង
us
វី
seems
ដេ
to
អូ
have
របស់គាត់
tripped and he is trying to get up.
ខ្ញុំបាន
But
មើល
sadly, things won't go
យ៉ាងណា
his
ទៅមើល
way.
បាន
Everyone in the vicinity is literally scared for their lives. But when we are running, we see another all away and decide to go in. But
Yeah.
for some reason, it says
I saw it,
nightmare
the
on the
nightmare.
wall. It looks like it should say emergency because of the red neon light and the font.
ហ្នឹងហើយ
This
យើងមើល
sign
ដំបូង
might
យើ
be
ង
referring
អាច
to
គិត
the
ថាវា
toilet
ជា
that's
emergency
chasing us, and maybe his name is Nightmare Toilet.
ណែ
Or
nightmare
maybe it
toilet
has a
យ៉ា
deeper
អាហ្នឹង
meaning
និ
that
យាយ
we
ថា
don't know of
nightmare
yet, but one thing is certain.
គាត់ច្បាស់ដែរ
Each episode is getting more scary, and it has to do something with the Skibidi apocalypse folder we saw at the end of episode 13.
អា
While running, we suddenly get hit by something, and it's none other than a cameraman head. The cameraman next to us probably hears the sound of the hit and looks behind for a second just to continue on running and literally leaves the POV cameraman alone. To be honest, I would have done the same thing, but that's beside the point. Once we look back, we are greeted by a very weird scene because there are about 5 beheaded cameraman bodies. Last time I counted,
ណង
there were
អា
only
ក្បាល
2
ហ្នឹងវាហោះ
cameramen
មកមុខនឹងគប់នេះ
behind us. And
Yeah.
if we roll back the footage a little, none of these cameramen were here while we were running. So the real question is, where did these bodies come from, and how did this nightmare bozo toilet kill them? It also looks like his glowing eyes are gone, and he looks a little more normal, even though he doesn't look normal at all. If you look closely, you can also see that he has
មើល
2
ទៅមិន
rocket
ធម្មតា
launchers
ទេ
beside the
មុខ
2
ចេះហើយ
hands he
មុខ
has,
អូ
which allows him to fight both melee and ranged. After this scene, instead of rushing to kill us, he suddenly starts moving to the right side, and we can see another cameraman trying to escape, but blood
Oh.
gets shot with a rocket just to explode. We all know that a regular cameraman is not surviving something like that. RIP. But that's not the crazy thing, because suddenly, a dozen of cameraman heads start flying, and it seems like the nightmare toilet found a batch of cameraman hiding there, or that were planning move behind him. We can see this horrifying scene through their shadows. Until this part of the episode, it was pure massacre and nothing else. One cameraman tries to attack the nightmare toilet with the stun gun, but it sadly doesn't work, and he also gets beheaded. Right after this, with a sudden move, the nightmare toilet rushes into us, jump scaring
jump
the frick
scare
out of
yes
us.
the fuck
And we get a very good look at his ugly face, even though we never wanted
jump
to.
scare ហ្នឹង
It seems like his face is cracking. He has eyes
Load
literally
mo-
popping out of his eye sockets, and blood has silver teeth. I guess scientist toilet is broke because he could have put some expensive golden teeth. But this isn't where the POV cameraman dies, and it's all thanks to one lovely angel, the new hotshot in town, the drill woman.
drill
The
woman
nightmare
yes
toilet
the
suddenly
drill
gets
woman
shot by a nail, and you probably thought it was the nail gun drill man, but this nail suddenly becomes red and explodes, distracting the nightmare toilet.
អាចតែកូនហ្នឹង
And
វា
when we
ផ្
look
ទុះ
to
ទៀត
our
ហ្នឹង
right,
នេះ
we see a beautiful woman coming towards our
Oh,
way to
very
save us.
nice.
If we look carefully, we can see almost all her tools in this frame. But if you look more carefully, you'll see that her 2 huge drills jiggle for a
Ah.
second. Don't ask me how I noticed that. Anyways, she seems like she has drill arms behind her back with 3 drills on each, and if I'm honest, she looks like the definition of a torture machine. She also has 2 hand cannons. The one on her right hand is a nail gun, and the one on her left
nhưng
hand
mới được bố nhìn
seems to be a
man
drill gun.
tu âm phở này các
Not
bạn
gonna
thấy
lie, let's watch her walk into the scene one more time just for the sake of it because she is so goddamn.
Hey,
God
enough
damn
simping,
fine.
I get that she is a different type of breed, but we'll talk about that after the video in private.
À,
Anyways, after she shoots the nightmare
nhưng bây giờ
toilet,
เราจะ
we
chơi
look
chết
back at the nightmare
xâm
toilet,
lên như
and
lịch
he is so mad,
cameraman
but we get to see the nightmare toilet
khlang
from
mình
the
lên
side, and it's worse. Blood
mẹ
literally
nhóm bắt chơi
lost
chết
his nose
rồi
just
xâm
like
lên
Voldemort. Thinking about it,
clock
the
man
skin
mình
color
đại
is the
đại
same
dương
as
ở
well.
đứa xây xôm mà xâm lên
Yes,
các
this is a Walmart version of Voldemort. Right after we get another look at Drill Woman, and she uses drill arms to throw a big trash can. But that's not all,
nhưng mà
because
có
right
chắp
after
có
we
chắp
get to see the real pure strength of her. She pulls a
chắp
whole car
thôn
with
xâm
her
ra
drill
mà
arms and uses her own strength to
số
literally
no
throw a whole
cúp
car
lan
into
giờ
the
nhưng
toilet.
mà nhật khởi
Honestly
mưa
speaking,
toàn vậy ta
that's
mình ở
crazy.
khởi nhật toàn
I wonder how much she can bench.
chứ là ta lực lan môi mình thông mà đa nè
If we actually get serious for a second, we really haven't seen
nè
any
cho giống
normal
cái
size
cục vào
truck
rồi
that powerful until now.
bập
Yes, the Titans can pick up cars like they are picking up candy, but I don't think any of the special agents can pick up a car like that. The car throw actually pushes the nightmare toilet back a
ta
lot,
episode mình được chỉ khởi
but it
skip vào
doesn't
đây nó
really
bị
do
lực
much
lan nè
damage. We can also see that he used both his rockets, so he is out of options. And right when he tries to get near the beautiful drill woman, she shoots 2 drills from her drill arms right into the nightmare
nè
toilet's
drill
eyes. She doesn't just have
Chọn.
strength, beauty, and
bao nhiêu trong vào đây
intelligence.
mà
She also has crazy aim. When this happens, we can actually see blood coming out of Nightmare Toilet's eyes, but it's weird because it's not red. It's clearly
bò
black
không
blood.
màu
We know
Yeah.
that if he was a robot, blood wouldn't have come out because we have seen mechanical toilets before. Maybe this is actually a new breed of toilets that was engineered by the scientist toilet. The Nightmare Toilet literally goes crazy after going blind, and while he is having his tantrum, Drill Woman slowly walks behind the Nightmare Toilet, and not gonna lie, she walks like a model literally all the time. She uses her drill arms to drill a hole in the armor
Đợi
of the
rồi
toilet
như
and
màu
flush
đỏ
the
luôn
Nightmare Toilet.
đi nè
But if
nè
you
ha
look carefully at her drill arms before she drills the hole,
nè bằng
it's
hai
clear
mode
that her drills don't reload after shooting a drill. That's a big downside if you ask me.
thế là
and might be
cho
crucial
cách
in
tật
one
á
of the
cứ
future fights if she
cứ
runs out of
drill
drills.
cho cách tật cho mà
After
không
Drill
có
Woman flushes the toilet, we finally get on our feet and give a thumbs up to Drill Woman leading to something incredible. She literally makes a heart sign with her hands. And I'm 99% sure that this will lead to another simp cameraman case. We are fricked. It was already enough with elite cameraman and simp cameraman.
Stop calling me a simp, brah. I don't simp. I'm a true gigachad. But the way Drill Woman spins her drill while doing the heart emoji with her hands is kind of cute, to be honest.
à
Right after this, we suddenly hear a noise coming from the left. And once we turn, we see that it's the upgraded bathtub toilet from episode 55. And this huge toilet literally comes as close as it can, and right when they are about to shoot the POV cameraman with their rockets, a huge red beam hits them, making the middle head have red eyes
nè
and
rụt
most
cross
likely
nè rụt cross
blind.
miền
When we turn our head,
ô
we see that
banh
it's
tức
the
bên đây
Alliance
qua lần
bringing
có
in
hòm
help. The Dark Speakerman seems like he is leading this small army, and they literally have Titan Speakerman's hand cannon attached to a vehicle. I guess this is one of the most overpowered tools they have
anh
now.
ấy cứ chia
They start firing beams, killing 2 out of 3 heads, and the last one seems to be able to endure more damage, but before he dies, he decides to escape the scene. And in the next scene, there is an important detail because there is actually a Morse code on the yellow trash. And if you translate it using a Morse code decoder, it says more horror, literally telling us that this series will get scarier.
à còn lại nó
I
khâu
wonder how
nữa
many
nè
people lost it when the jump scare happened in today's episode. Right after we see the Morse code, a huge explosion happens, probably because the bathtub toilet was blind and didn't know where to go. But what happens after this point in the episode is a first, and is something that has never happened before. Suddenly, a portal opens up and a weird-looking mutant toilet comes out, and he is trying to push a button on a device, but suddenly he starts speaking. And even before we see his face, if you ever watched Skibidi toilet reaction videos, you probably know who this is. It's just Cozy. And it seems like he has a multiversal portal opener device.
oh net reaction skibidi toilet bên này kìa just cozy có chung một comment just cozy cameo really nhấp club khơi nè just cozy nè channel còn oh my god Wow. Okay.
This is huge because even though it's a funny cameo, it expands upon the Skibidi multiverse and probably gives us a glimpse of the future. Before I analyze this part here, you go watch it once.
Mà mơ lại con vậy mà nói thật.
Bruh, this stupid device.
No, God.
Alright, y'all, listen to me. I've come in peace. I don't mean harm. Hey, yo, chill!
Teleport bạn.
This really is the first time we've heard a toilet speak plain English.
No.
When he turns his back, the Alliance doesn't really greet him well. And even though he says he comes in peace, they try to shoot him with the hand cannon, leading him to escape. And he says something along the lines of, I was just looking something. But we don't get to hear what he is looking for. Maybe it'll be important in the future, I don't know, but this was crazy. Because he most likely comes from a universe where toilets are not the enemy. And maybe they are the good guys. Maybe in his universe, everyone lives in peace. Or maybe the Alliance is the enemy. After this encounter, the Alliance might want to start researching portals like this. And in the future, maybe we'll get episodes where they travel between universes. This episode was really crazy. Even though there was no Titan action, it really expanded the lore. And the new drill woman is hella good. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Elite Clockman. And like this video, Elite Cameraman and Clockman out.
Chào bạn rồi. Bạn rồi nè. អរគុណច្រើនចំពោះការតាមដានទស្សនាវីដេអូមួយនេះជាមួយនឹង episode នេះគឺដោយសារតែគាត់ចេញលឿនហ្នឹងណាមកចេញ1ម៉ោងជប់ Skibidi Toilet Multiverse ចេញ1ម៉ោងគាត់ចេញ1ម៉ោងណាលឿនប្រហែលជានេះណាគាត់ទទួលបានវីដេអូមុនយើងអញ្ចឹងមិនគាត់ធ្វើមកលឿនអរគុណច្រើនអ្នកខ្ញុំក៏តាមដានវីដេអូមួយនេះយើងនឹងជួបគ្នានៅជាមួយនឹង Skibidi Multiverse episode ថ្មីទៀត